Hi boys and girls, we are doing lesson 3 problem set in module 7. Yesterday we were practicing on making picture graphs. Today we are going to be recording data in a bar graph. So number 1 says complete the bar graph below using data provided in the table. Then answer the questions about the data. So it gives us the data here in this table. And the first thing we were going to do is we're going to put our title here. I already typed it in for the sake of this cast for you guys. I also listed the animal classifications here. You on yours can write yours in. Okay, now the first thing that we would also do is we are going to put our numbers below here from 0 to 12. So that way, when we're recording our data, it's going to actually, our bar will go up to the number that's in the table. So the first one that we are going to record is our birds, and we've got 6 birds. So we are going to start our bar graph here, and we are going to make it go all the way to 6. Next, we will do our fish. Our fish is going to go to 5. And we have 11 mammals in our classification, so we'll start from 0 and we will drag this all the way to until we get to 11. And then last, our reptiles, we're going to start at 0, we're going to go to 3. So there's our bar graph. Next, it's going to be asking how many more animals are birds than reptiles. So it's asking us to look at the birds and the reptiles. And this one's going to be pretty easy. We don't really need to do, we can do this in our head. So here it's going to ask us to do just simple subtraction problem here. It's asking for the difference between birds and reptiles. So 6 minus 3 is going to be 3. The next question says, how many more birds and mammals are there than fish and reptiles? Well, birds and mammals, we're going to add those two together to get what that grouping is. So what the total is. So birds is going to be 6 plus 11 from the mammals. And that's going to give us 17. And then it's asking the difference between birds and mammals and fish and reptiles. So we're going to take the fish and reptiles, which is 5 plus 3, and add those together, which will give us 8. And now it's asking us to find the difference between these two. So these two answers. So what it would be 17 minus 8. You guys can use whatever strategy helped you solve that problem. So 17 minus 8. And that's going to give us an answer of 9. So again, what strategy you want to use to do that simple math. Okay. Letter C, it says, how many fewer animals are reptiles and fish than mammals? So reptiles and fish, we would add those together first. Reptiles are 3 plus fish is 5, so that's going to be 8. And it's saying how many fewer than mammals? So we're going to say 11 minus 8, and then we'll put our answer in there as 3. Okay, finally it says write and answer your own comparison question and based on the data. And then we're going to type in a question. And again, just like the last problem set, our questions might be different. So we'll just come up with one. Let's say, how many more animals are fish than reptiles? We'll type that in. How many more animals are fish than reptiles? So then here we're going to look at our fish. Fish we had 5, reptiles we had 3. So that's going to be 5 minus 3, which is going to give us an answer of 2. So we can fill that in, and our answer is going to be, there are 2 more fish than reptiles. Okay, there you go, boys and girls. So if you have any questions, make sure to put them in the comments section of our Google Classroom, and I will be doing the screencast for page 2 on another video.